So here we go, Richard stepping up for ball one. The basic skill shot is up this ramp, and then it stacks, changes to this ramp. Okay, he'll get ball saved there, so no problem. So the skill shots are stackable. So if you hit 3 ramps, then you get what's the score? What's the score for 3 ramps? Is it about 2?
I didn't do that. I have not done it yet.
It's not a huge score, I know. It's quite difficult to achieve.
Probably more than 6 and 10 million, because these are the secret. At least I know 2 secrets now.
Yeah.
One is 6, the other one is 10.
Yeah, and
so I would say I would bet.
Well, let's watch it.
Guess. I would say it's probably 10 if you make all 3 ramps.
Yeah. Okay. But obviously it's
the first one is 2.
The first one is 2. Yeah.
So and that's not really much.
So this is Jannik. Jannik was in the final yesterday, so he's showing great consistency this weekend. And the animations on the screen on this are brilliant, aren't they?
The animations are brilliant, but if you play, I feel the delay of keeping the ball behind the post for waiting for the animation, explaining the mode.
Okay, so it's a bit too much.
Yeah, a bit too much. So I would reduce that.
But can you cancel it by pressing the
No, unfortunately not. So I tried it. It was just give me the ball. I want to continue my game. You know, when you're in the flow and somebody's like. It's like having a technical defect in the middle of a game where you need to
which always puts you off, doesn't it?
And you're out of your move because you're in the flow. You want to continue what you started, and this is a bit similar.
Okay, I'm sure that will be in a future code update. No one's after you.
He's begging for me.
Yeah, he needs you desperately. Yeah.
I'm off duty now. I'm gone.
You're finished. You're done. Okay.
That was my last fix here on that machine.
You did a great job.
Yeah, thank you.
Torsten really does work hard at these events. It's great to see. Right, CNET. Yes, this is the game called Jurassic Park. It's the latest machine from Stern Pinball. Only came out this month. It's been designed by Keith Elwin. Keith Elwin, arguably the best player in the world, but a few people might not agree with that. But certainly one of the best pinball designers in the world, and a few people may not agree with that.
It's only the second machine, so you can't really tell by quantity.
Keith Elwin designed Iron Maiden, which is also regarded as one of the great machines in pinball.
Pity he chose such a horrible soundtrack.
Yes, the better rock band would have been appreciated.
Well, we're thinking of changing the soundtrack for Spokesbeard.
Yeah.
Which is an awesome American band, and the lead guitarist is a big pinball fan.
Yep.
Almors has a Attack from Mars in his home.
Does he?
Yes,
okay,
he does.
So, and we could send him a stream of Iron Maiden playing Spokesbeard music.
Yeah, we need to rewire it and send Spokesbeard the video.
So, okay, so CNET, are you a regular to pinball, or is this
a random
viewing? So there's a lot of hype at the moment about this machine on the IFPA websites.
IFPA website? Do they review pinballs as well?
Well, they review in news.
Well, did I get it right that the sneak peek of the next Stern pinball machine was revealed?
I've heard a rumour of it being Elvira.
I actually saw a bit of a video this morning, last night. Yeah, it definitely did look like Elvira. And Lauren Gray had a brief mention of Elvira in a completely different context.
So scores on the doors, 68 million for Jannik. That's a pretty decent ball one.
Yeah.
And we can't see the other scores because we could
So yeah, the appeal to pinball designers, please make the score display a bit bigger so that is stream friendly.
Yes, stream friendly pinball machines would be very much appreciated.
Yes.
Yeah. And it is a sort of strange thing, because if you look at the older pinball machines with the DMD displays, the score is huge. Yeah. And the score, the display is obviously 5 times as big, and they managed to put the score in tiny numbers at the bottom.
Well, I actually find the general use of animation a complete waste of pinball machine kind of as a helping hand to gameplay.
Well, it's not that, it's an attraction tool, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, why? It needs to
because
have value.
It sells pinball machines, that's why.
Pinball players buy pinball machines and they'd like to have.
Let's get back to the game. This is Albert. Albert probably knows this machine. He forgot to flip his upper flipper. I think he actually staged, didn't he? Because he operated the bottom flipper and didn't operate the top flipper, so he didn't press his button hard enough. Yeah.
Right.
That
doesn't happen to me. I don't do staging.
Yep.
Well,
so staging when you don't want to stage.
No, that's a skill.
Yeah.
Right. Richard from, I don't know why is it saying Germany? Because Richard is from Switzerland.
Well, unfortunately, I've had to guess at some of the players because.
Oh right, so he's not registered.
We could look him up on the. It may well be that he's not registered at all. Then look him on the IFP website.
He played a very successful pre-World Championship tournament.
Yeah.
So he must be registered. Well, at least you're not typing anything, sweetie.
All right.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, he is there, yes, and you're quite right, he's from Switzerland.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll correct your flag in a minute, Richard. We don't want you thinking you're a German.
He does speak German, he does look German, but he is a Swiss citizen, so we can't call Swiss people Germans.
So, Chaos Multi-Ball underway, yeah? And we saw from Torsten that the ball save on this is very short. Still going at the moment.
It doesn't look like a short ball save.
Well, it's finished now. So.
Right. There's an occasional flickering of ball save.
Yeah. And it's actually got the adder ball there from the bumpers, so.
Right. Is that the number of bumpers that has you a ball, or?
Yes, it's so many bumper hits, and I don't know how many, but.
Very chaotic with 5 balls in play.
Well, that's why it's called a Chaos Multi-Ball.
Yes. Yeah, fair enough.
Yep.
Yes, Jannik is coping very well
extremely
with the overwhelming amount of balls.
With the chaotic balls.
Yeah. Ooh. There was a double drain.
But
somebody is coaching in the background about the balls and the bumpers.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, not coaching, explaining, which is probably meant for Richard, because he's not that familiar with it. Well, he's in fact never played the game.
Okay.
Yes, it's of course the second final in a row for Jannik. Yesterday's final we started on that same machine, so I think he wants a slight revenge because he came second on the machine yesterday. Right, down to a single ball play now.
Okay, I'll not play with the flag. I'll play with the flag later. When I put this onto YouTube, Richard, the flag will be the right flag.
Well, I also told the guys that they want to send the photo to IFP website so that
they get it on the stream. Yeah, as a question mark.
As a question mark. So they were quite willing to do it straight away, which I said is not going to
not gonna
help
work.
this particular stream, because there are humans who need to
do a bit of uploading first.
yeah.
Okay, great ball there from Jannik.
So big bonus, 7 times bonus.
389 million. Wow, that is awesome. Yeah, that is awesome.
Cheers, Nadine. Right. Roman Kunovic is player 3. Qualified quite high up as well, so the players were able to choose the position for the first game based on their qualification. So, which is kind of fair.
Yep.
Right, he still wants to light the chaos.
It's not a Game of Thrones.
Huh?
It's not Game of Thrones.
I didn't say house, I said chaos.
Oh, chaos. I thought you said house.
No, I didn't say house. I know it's not a Game of Thrones.
Okay, because that should start a mode. Yep.
Yep.
So the first mode is normally rescue. So you've got to rescue the staff from the dinosaurs that are trying to eat the staff.
Do they? The dinosaurs?
If you don't rescue them, yes, they do.
So the dinosaurs will eat them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So basically, all of the orange rescue shots you have to hit in this mode. I haven't seen it scoring very many points.
Okay.
So whether it's worth completing.
So it's like Martel.
Yeah, a bit like Orange Martel. Perhaps that's why it's orange.
Speaking of
You done?
houses.
Just got some.
Right. Can you advance towards lighting the chaos at the same time?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah.
So to get to
I
chaos.
can't see the letters being lit.
Well, that's the letter for chaos that it needs to get. Yeah. And the two shots are this centre shot, and then this is a side ramp that goes round and down here. That one. Oh, which didn't.
No,
clear it,
you
so
played
it
the
must
central
be-
lamp.
Right. Okay.
Central lamp.
Central lamp. Yep. There was a request yesterday for sound effects to be added of bleating sheep.
Bleating sheep.
Well, yeah, sheep also get eaten by the dinosaurs, so the
Right.
sort of sheep going meh or something in the background.
It needs
would
to be more desperate than just meh.
Yeah, perhaps.
So
I have good news for you, man.
What's the good news?
There was a high score tournament today,
And did I win it?
and yes,
Hey!
of course,
Woo!
it says JDL.
114.
But you didn't make the Grand Champion. There were 2 machine settings in front of you.
Yeah, that's right.
So you're not. I think the machine setting, the minimum Grand Champion is 250.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, good to see with this. Thank you. So that's great.
So it's a bottle of wine for you, darling.
I get a bottle of wine. Woo!
Nice.
so yeah.
So I don't know if anyone was watching the stream. Are you on off phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm done for today.
Yep.
Bis morgen,
See you
Torsten.
That's good.
Take care.
Enjoy the finals.
Watch it at home when you get back.
Yeah, thank you.
We're all crazy pinball people.
Yes, I'm just glad that the final starts at 8 o'clock rather than
Yes, that is,
12 o'clock like last night.
yeah, we're all pretty shattered today because we were. I think it was 2:30 when we got back to the hotel last night.
Probably later. I think we set off around something. And then
And we don't know the area, so we had to park in a place where you couldn't pay for the parking until 8 o'clock this morning. So one of us had to get up.
well, one of us was the driver, obviously.
You don't need to be a driver to put money on a car, do you? On a
Well,
parking
anything to do with
machine.
the car, darling, is the responsibility of the driver.
So yes, today's been a little challenging.
Yes. Well, I kind of think of a weekend as being a leisure time.
He's struggling here, isn't he?
Struggling,
He's not
But he
hitting
doesn't
stats.
know the game, obviously, so he has to guess what he's doing. But the reactions are great.
Yeah.
Well, based on the fact that I only started playing pinball like in March this year.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I played him earlier on a couple of games. He's definitely a very capable player.
Yeah. Well, he did play when he was younger. Well, not for many years.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Is it possible that our chat is not doing anything? Guys, if anybody wants to drop us a message, just to
say hi and
chat is working.
Tell us whether we're talking too much or anything like that.
We always talk too much.
I talk too much.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the double set. You've got 6.
It's a triple. So
you got triple.
Nice.
Yeah. Because we were trying to work out what the score would be for the triple skill shot.
I didn't see the particular.
I didn't see the last one. The second was 6. The first one is 2.
Yeah, but it's probably already the
6.
second lot of skill shots.
Yeah.
Because it's a bold save. Hi again. The chat is working. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. You enjoying the show, see that? So I've not noticed you on here before. You may well have been.
Right. So, what's the next thing to do after?
Right, let's lose the ball.
After you played the.
After you played Chaos, I would say this Raptor. Yeah.
Disruptor.
No, this Raptor, not Disruptor. The Disruptor or Disruptor. It could be a Disruptor.
Yes, darling. If you're not from Yorkshire, then it's Disruptor.
Yeah. Okay. I do enjoy it. I watch sometimes. Okay, that's great.
As long as you watch the World Championship, you're all good.
Yeah. Yes, the World Championship we streamed a few months ago.
Well, we did stream as well.
We did stream, yeah.
Especially
on the Dracula game.
Well, no, I was screaming before that because of crawling on the broken glass for 2 days. So that was not fun. Right. So Roman needs an O. I think that's what he's aiming for. So basically, if you don't start a multi-ball, then you're kind of buggered score-wise.
Yes, the modes. I first started playing this yesterday, and I was trying modes. Yeah, and I got to like maybe 40-50 million. But to get above that, you do need the multi-balls, and I think you need to start the Chaos and score heavily on it.
Yeah, we do stream infrequently. We only stream competitive pinball events, and they don't happen like every day. So it's always a rare treat.
But if you look on our YouTube page, there are videos going back to the German Pinball Open in 2016, which is when we started this.
Well, we shouldn't probably mention that because the quality is nowhere near.
Well, we've invested in a lot of equipment since then.
Yes. Ooh, that was a nice attempt to control. So Albert is struggling to get his Chaos lead.
So you see now he's now moved up to between blue and yellow on the Raptor.
So that's the advancement towards the Raptor.
Blue means he's captured the Raptor.
Right. Is that where the eating sheep shall come into play?
No, the Raptors I don't think eat the sheep. I think it's the T-Rex that eats the sheep.
I don't know anything about Jurassic Park, so.
Yeah. So. Okay, so Grand Champion for Jannik, awesome, yeah.
Oh, the finish, so...
yeah. Okay, so... that is really great, that was a great game. So we're going to bring you back to the commentary desk, just while Dina's out moving the rig onto the next machine. So I'll tell you a bit more about JDL Pinball. We started, let's say, back in 2016 when I was part of an organising team for the event. And basically the team of us spent something in the region of 3 months preparing 150 pinball machines, which came from old attics, old barns, old cellars, weren't in excellent condition. We took them to a pinball venue in Gladbeck, run by a good friend called Kevin, and the team of us stripped the machines, cleaned them, fitted new rubbers, fitted new lights, repaired anything we could, and those machines were then taken to the Pinball Open, which was held in Gladbeck. Just before the event, probably about a month before the event, I suggested, wouldn't it be nice to stream the event? And everybody said, you're crazy. Nobody has time to do it, so I volunteered. Went out and bought 3 Logitech cameras and a microphone stand, and did the very first stream, which was in the days of Ghostbusters and some other good machines. So that was the start. We then continued to improve the equipment over the years, tried different cameras, different technologies, and then we were... T-Rex doesn't want to be fed. T-Rex doesn't want to be fed, he wants to be hunted. Yeah, that's true. So then we were invited, asked if we would stream the World Championship in Italy in June this year. And we only had 1 rig. We only had limited computing power to be able to handle the equipment. And we were at that time using 1 video camera for the playfield and webcams for the player and the score. So we agreed to do it, and we invested in a lot more equipment. The rigs, we have 2 identical rigs now. Each rig is fitted with 3 video cameras and transmission equipment that uses it's actually a SDI protocol, which is security camera technology, that allows the rigs to be 300 meters away from the commentary desk. So in a large venue, then we can arrange the cables to go around the venue so that we can cover multiple machines. The venue that we're at here is only small, so it wouldn't make sense to bring 2 rigs, but what we would have normally done is the second rig would have already been set up on Whitewater. So the players could have gone straight from Jurassic Park to Whitewater without any delay, and I could have switched over from 1 rig to the other with controls on the desk here. So for the big tournaments, and as Dina mentioned, we do stream most of the major tournaments in Germany, and that tends to be Pinball Universe. You see Pinball Universe banner up here. They're one of my sponsors, and they're actually doing a open day today, so Jurassic Park will have also been played up there. The Folder, Bulls and Balls, is another one of our regular venues. It's almost our home venue, but Mateus and his team down there. We stream the Germany Pinball Open and the various conventions and league finals and a few other tournaments. So maybe 8-10 major tournaments in the year. Okay, so right, player order is reversed. Jannik's first. So here we go. I'm sure all the players will know how to play this. So there you go. You saw that short plunge, and you actually want the yellow shot. So this is very much a control game. It's a very difficult game to play without control. Once it's out of control, you lose the ball. So player 2, Richard, stepping up. Same again. So you can see how quickly the ball drops back down the ramp, which shows you how steep it is. And yeah, just manages to keep it. And that's the shot he wants. So that then lights this red shot. That little LED should be lit red. The light isn't working, and that's called a boulder award. So sorry, whirlpool award, because of this being the whirlpool. Yep. Once the ball goes in there, it kicks out from a hole here. It kicks out very nicely onto this flipper. You can feed it up the inline and back again to control. So it now needs to shoot in here. Yeah. And you see the second ball came out and it went up and around the side. So that's the end of a mode called Whirlpool Challenge. Whirlpool Challenge, you can score 80 million on a good ball. Richard there only scored 5 million. Are you still using your lamp even on finals? Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I've not noticed, so therefore it must be fine.
No, I didn't do it on this because Jurassic was very dear.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see it after all one. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. It's your look. It's your venue. You use whatever lights you like. Okay, so Peter enables the next boat. Sorry, I'm not following this game very well. So this is the second Whirlpool award, which is called Man Overboard. Man Overboard is a hurry up with one shot lit, which is up here for 20 million, and that value counts down. So yeah, does very good shot there. It's not registering. That's strange. That should have given him 20 million. That's not. That shot is definitely not registering when it goes round. So, thing to do there is to forget it, time it out. Don't keep trying for it because you lose the ball. And this is another thing that pinball players have to learn: that if machines are not functioning correctly, then you have to adjust the way you play. Okay, so Roman. Okay, he's got that just about right. Oh, sorry, we lost the play for Cam there for a second. And another example of losing control of the ball. So this is Alvin, that's his lamp. You could just see bring in. I think this will be fine. That's Albert has an eyesight problem, and he brings the LED lamp with him to all tournaments, and basically if he can't use the lamp, then he actually doesn't play because he can't see the ball. So nobody tournament directors just are used to him, so just say yeah, that's fine. Few players sometimes complain because they think it puts them off, but Albert always gives everybody the opportunity to use his lamp. Wow. That was a big move, huh? So this is Albert's Whirlpool Challenge. So one ball stays locked in the left-hand side, another ball is launched to the plunger. Does depend on where other balls are. So each shot that you make to the boulder, to the whirlpool, advances the whirlpool award by 2 million. Oh, that's unfortunate. But still has one ball in play, and they'll have a grace period on that last. Oh no, I didn't. No, okay. So the other thing you'll notice here, there are 2 green targets. They are lock enable targets. You have to hit both of the targets in order to enable the lock in the centre. So that's another award made. Ooh, and a power drain out of the side. Okay, that was unfortunate. So Albert's lamp is fine. It's not a problem.
Yep.
Yep.
You can't see the flippers anymore.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So that nearly gets this thing locked. The lamp is fine. The lamp looks fine. Yeah, no problem.
We have a problem that the hazard doesn't.
Yeah, that's right. It's this one. It's not registering. Yeah.
We didn't know it. Didn't play this today. The game, so it's.
No, it was obvious from when Richard was playing because he didn't get his man overboard. So, and I think at the moment you're stuck on that because you're not going to advance it any further.
I think there's one when I finish something, I get it. But,
well, you can get advanced raft off the whirlpool, but I think it's 5th award so. But it's the same for everybody. Yeah. So but I just wonder how many people have noticed because it's obvious when you're watching it from here, but it's not that obvious when you play.
So we just have to play multi-ball then.
Yes.
No hazards.
No hazard. Yeah.
It happens from
yeah, that's right. Going up and over. Yeah.
And I have this machine already, I think, 10 years.
Yep. And it's never done that before.
It's just today, first time I recognized it. I cannot stop it on the right side.
And I've played it twice.
Yeah.
And that's never happened to me either. Yeah.
So I played today, it's first time and it happened.
I tend to try and catch it more rather than just hold the flipper up. But whether that has any effect.
It's here because you just can let it flip from one side to the other side.
Yeah. Okay, so Dina's just going to show us a bit more of the playfield. That's better, yeah.
Nice. So you see the flipper thing now.
We thought it was fine, didn't we?
It's good. It's
she's a perfectionist. So. That's better, Dee. That's excellent.
Looks great. My score doesn't look great, but
plenty of time to go.
I just want to qualify for finals. That was my goal for today, so I'm happy, even if I'm fourth now.
Well, you qualified first. You qualified with 14 games out of 18. That's tremendous.
Yesterday was horrible. I played so bad yesterday. And yesterday I lost many games with really good scores.
Yeah.
But today I was lucky, so happy.
And that's what you need. You need to play well, and you need a bit of luck as well to win the games that maybe you shouldn't. So.
Yeah, but my problem is that as long as I play, as more difficult I have to target. How you say it?
What aiming? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
To aim. Yeah. Aim is very difficult for me.
Yep.
So this is our only guest from Switzerland.
Yep, and I've unfortunately gone down as German, so I've given him a German flag. So I'm going to change it, don't worry. Probably for the next game he'll be from Switzerland.
Okay, so next game he will be playing for Switzerland.
Yes, yeah, he'll be the only non-German player.
All four we have bad scores.
Yeah, I know, this is really very unusual, isn't it? Whitewater's only a really high-scoring game.
But maybe we're all tired from yesterday.
Yeah, I know I am. I think it was 2:30 when we got back to the hotel, and 3 o'clock, and you were the same. I mean, it's like...
I had here to return some things.
But I don't know if Dina told you, we had to park and then go back 8 o'clock to a park charge on the... He couldn't pay for the parking the night before, so he had to get up at 8 o'clock, so that was my job this morning. See, he's done the same thing. He played straight for the advanced draft, and he's doing it again. He's just not realising that it's not.
But we discussed about it because Richard, he missed it 2 times.
Okay.
So the only way now to play the game is to
play multi-ball. That's right. Yeah. Well, multi-ball or whirlpool awards, because if you get to the one of the whirlpool awards is advanced draft, which will then move it past that. And then you can continue.
It's a safe shot if you just go on this start, which I tried.
Yeah.
And now how he will set the ball because he made a...
Oh, that was nice. That pushed the first ball in. That was...
Great.
So he should get the second one as well. Yeah. So that's 7 and 9. That's another 16 million.
To stop the ball.
That's... See, why is he aiming for that? Why is he aiming for that light? Okay, so yellow shot again. He wants the shot now again to enable the next whirlpool award.
No, I think
he's going for the lock. No, he's going for the lock shot, isn't he? He's actually going for lock ball.
So that's what we have to do all 3.
So he now has 2 locks. You can see that with the completion of the 2 green lights. He has the left lock enabled there, so he needs to hit this target here in order to enable the 3rd lock, and that will then allow him to start the multi-ball. So that's his multi-ball started. The multi-ball is called Whitewater. And get 3 balls, and you want to shoot them all down in Sanity Falls. If you shoot all 3, you get triple jackpot scoring, which you didn't get any of them, so he's on single jackpot scoring. But you can still score considerable points from this even single.
Dan corrected the table and it went from south. Way you go.
Yeah, we do that on that computer, so it just comes. So we have a Google sheet on that computer that goes to the internet and then comes back and comes on the screen.
No, because Diana changed...
and now it's slipping back down again, yeah, true. The camera must need tightening up. I'll have a look at that before the next game. Yeah.
It's okay, we see everything what's important.
Yeah. So Roman's playing this very sensibly, keeping 1 ball on the left flipper.
Yeah, this is a very good strategy. This is normally what you have to do. Oh.
Okay, they decided not to.
Okay.
So has he got the restart?
Oh, he didn't get any jackpot.
Oh no, so therefore he can shoot back. I think it's stuck. No, let it go. Sit down, man. Oh, I lost it. So yeah, if he'd have shot back in here, he would have restarted the multi-ball. So, yeah. Okay, back tomorrow, Phil. Okay, see you in the morning. Right, apologies because the ball is, the camera is sort of slipping further and further out, so we're going to be seeing none of this playfield shortly. So that's ball one. The other strange thing about this machine is it doesn't steal locks, but it steals the physical locks of the ball. So if you've locked balls and the player before you plays a multi-ball, then you have to shoot the balls back into the lock in order to regain them. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Let me see if I can just get Dina. No, I will not bother. I'll tighten the camera up after this game.
I played 2 bets. I don't know what I'm doing today.
I think there's always a problem when you lose the kickback. And it's almost worth taking your first shot at these targets to relight it.
But it's a risky shot.
I know, yeah.
I don't do it because you can go away with by risking it.
Yep.
Has a all safe or what?
I think he did. Yeah. I'm going to get Dino out just to just reset the camera again, but I think it needs to be.
Seid ihr nicht zusammengekommen? Was ist dafür? So he got the multi-ball, which is very important.
Yeah.
All 3. I have to do also the same. If not, then I will be really forward, but it's okay for me.
Yeah.
But I can try if you want. I can try to bring the camera in position.
It's actually, I think I need to do it because you need to just tighten up the camera mount.
Anyway, we have now only 2 balls left. It's okay. Now we have to because we don't see anything. I tell him to wait a moment, then we do it.
Okay, so we can see the playfield. It's not exactly straight, but that's a lot better than it was. We'll
for 2 balls.
Yeah, we'll get it sorted for the last game. This is actually the fault of your selling, you know.
What?
Well, because we had to take the top part off yesterday because we went into the third room. The third room is actually too low to get the rig in, so we had to sort of modify it. But get a challenge. Every new venue we stream at, you get different challenges. It's all part of what we do. Kept it. He needs to control it.
It's really strange. He's not very young, but he just told me that he just restarted.
He just started,
after 30 years
I know, and he's.
No, I started 2001. That's 17 years, and before also 20 years I didn't play.
Yeah, I mean, in England, the pinballs came back into the pubs in around 1990 and in around 2000. Yeah, wow. So you got a lot of pinballs on location as the turn of the century. Yeah. And then they disappeared around 2003, 2004. Mm-hmm. So now it's there are still some, but it's a lot more difficult to find them.
That's great what he's doing.
He's playing really well, isn't he? And that's great control. Yeah. On another jackpot.
So we have to fix this machine for now. Why the contact is not going?
Yeah. Well, that's nice. I mean, his jackpot value is only 12 million, but his...
You get it.
You keep it.
All the so first he have to be 78k. So Oh, no.
Okay, so 56, so...
No, it's...
Oh, it's Roman next,
Roman.
yeah. And then you'll know exactly what you need to get.
Yeah, I know what I need to get. I have to go full multi-ball, because multi-ball you can have 78.
Okay, thank you, Wheel of Pinball, raiding with a party of 6 people. 7 people, sorry, wow. We don't mind people raiding is good, yeah. I've watched some of your streams, by the way. You do some awful, awful. Sorry, you do some awesome dreaming. Yeah, English language is strange. So you see, he's now got advanced raft from the Whirlpool Awards. So now he's on advanced raft shots moved to here. Yeah, so. He actually wants to play it, yeah, and then also play the older Whirlpool to get the next one. So man overboard again will have moved, won't it? So that's again on the ramp. Yeah. So this shot would give you 20 million, or the countdown.
So if somebody's wondering why Roman is wearing sunglasses, these are not sunglasses, these are anti-reflection glasses. I tried them too because I have problems to see when I don't have enough light. For me they don't help, but for him it seems that he like it and he can play well with it.
They must take some of the light away, though. I mean,
it takes light away. I tried it, so it's darker, but the contrast is higher.
Right. Okay.
So with the contrast, is it brighter or better to see? I don't know how you spell it, how you say it. So.
So he's got a good logo in here, hasn't he? Just about to take first place.
So he's now already the first if he doesn't tilt it.
Oh. And that's lock 2.
Wow. So I know I have to make more than 78k.
You have to make more than 78k to get to first place.
I don't know. I played.
So if this is that's light extra ball, the next one is 5 times playfield. Is that right?
It depends because they changed the direction. But if you have all others, then
it looks like it. No, there's an.
There are 2. So one of them is 5 times the field.
Yeah.
But he
rains. So, Albert, you need 80 million plus. Yeah. Don't join us. The reason the camera was slipping was because the top tube wasn't tight, so it was the whole tube that was rotating. Yeah. So we need to just have a quick look at that between this and the next game.
Okay.
So Albert knows what he needs to do.
Yep.
And all he needs to do is put the balls. How many locks do they have enabled? 2, so he needs the third.
2 is already in, because they're flushing the lid. So he needs 1 target to light the third one. I would let the...
yes, I would let it go. But he's now good. Definitely got all his locks, so he needs the left-hand target.
I think the next Whirlpool award is... no, it's not 5 times playfield, the advanced raft. Which is a good one if you hit it straight away. And it throws it onto this aisle. Now he's got the locks enabled.
There you go, that's multi-ball. So if he can get 3 times jackpot here, then he will have won this easily. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Woo! And I won't need to do any more than that. That's fine.
Yep.
Okay, Albert. Whoa. That was a great final ball. Well done, all. That's
right. That's 4 for Beil. I think Roman is second. Then Jannik and Richard. Right.
Awesome play. Absolutely great. Yeah. That was classic. Right. Can you just sit here a bit?
Yes.
I want to go sort out this camera.
Okay.
I'll just put you back to the desk. So
come on, Roman, we will entertain the people.
Come on, Roman, you can talk as well. I just need to do something.
Come on, sit down. We have to do small talk because there are people.
Anyway, so
I talked that people don't have to wonder why you wear glasses if you play pinball. Maybe I can tell you a little bit about my location. I played my youth time a lot pinball, and in 2001 I got a broken hardbody pinball, and I didn't know anything about how to fix and everything. And then I find the German forum, and they helped me to how to fix it. And after it, I said, "Oh, okay." I didn't play 20 years pinball, but then I can buy more of them, and so I buy it always more and more. In the 2000s is the time when the pinballs was cheap. I know I have pinball machines. I bought like Twilight Zone for 700 euros in 2001, and now it's maybe 4,500 worse. So I bought, and now I have more than 30 pinball machines. So at the end, I do events in my cellars. We have here, you don't see all of the location, but I have many rooms here, and so I do 2 or 3 events per year. Tournament. So we played one yesterday, today and tomorrow, and I do this 2 or 3 times a year.
Actually, I play Super Skill Shot. I play Skill Shot.
Skill Shot being here.
Okay. And then I don't know what to do with the cam in the middle. Whatever I try and do with it, it just doesn't work.
Okay. So Albert just misses the Skill Shot. But what you will see players doing is playing this orbit shot here, which comes round the top. The mode start is actually in the sump hole there, for the same place where you start the donkey pinball.
Yeah.
Is it donkey on this machine, or is it donkey on the other machine? Yeah. So what you'll see is advancing the letters here towards spelling pinball, and once he's completed that, then shooting into this hole here will enable play on this upper playfield.
Yeah, like that.
Well, like he's on donkey pinball. So he gets a pair of little micro flippers, and basically has to complete all the letters in to start a multi-ball, donkey multi-ball. There's a ball save on this, so therefore the ball just repeats for a length of time, and then you have to catch it. So you'll see people playing control on this top playfield, and you'll also see people backhanding shots. So Albert's doing pretty well here in his advancement to donkey, so he's only got 3 letters left there to complete, and he will get another chance to do that as the game progresses. So nice thing about upper playfields like that is that they are completely safe. You can't lose the ball once it's up there. Okay, so that's end of ball. But quite good progress being made there. So that was good progress on the donkey pinball. You've only three letters left to learn.
Well enough.
But you will get up there again and complete that for the multi-ball, or should do. So what else? Because I don't know this other parts of this machine. I would normally play for donkey and also play the right orbit. So you play around that here, and then you can either try this shot in here, which is supposed to be dangerous, or you can let the ball go off this wall and catch back on this
will take this way.
Yeah.
So normally you have two things which you do on it. The first is to start the upper play field, and what I tried but I didn't could do it, that you the ball like you get the captive ball, and after it you go inside.
So you go off the captive ball and into the sun pole.
So if you it's not very easy to shot, but that's the best.
Which is what you just did it there.
So then you have, but also you just go on a spinner, and
which is round here. Yeah. So is it the captive ball then that advances the letters in pinball?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah.
So. And it has always the priority before the swamp. So if you have swamp on and the pinball on, you get always the pinball. It was a very nice save from
That was a lovely save.
With one he gets
one shot straight in donkey pinball. So you'll see him now again back up on the top playfield. Okay. So complete all the letters for each of the.
And there's also strategy because you have a bull save, and very difficult is to get this here. These two things are very difficult. So my strategy is always, as long as I have the ball save, to get this
first.
First.
Yeah.
And later, because these are dangerous shots, and later the rest.
Yeah. Okay. You've completed all those on that side already. So yeah.
And you don't need so much anymore. And
that's
okay. So. Wow. Second danger. Very nice save.
Your machines are set up quite liberal, aren't they? The tilts are not very tight on your machines.
We have some machines where we have a little. We have some machines like people complain, like the Lord of the Rings. We adjusted a little bit. The tilts are not like Papa, but they are.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So who's player 4 is Richard.
Yep.
Go, Richard.
And of course, this final is anybody's game,
tilt.
isn't it? Yeah.
He's a really nice guy. He I think he took 4 or 5 hours to come here, so very happy because we have some people who have maybe 2.5 hours driving.
Yeah.
So
we took over 3, but that was Friday afternoon traffic.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I'm really glad that you're here and you do this for us. So thank you very much.
You're
also to Dana.
So
I'm happy. So always nice if we have people who are doing jobs in pinball and helps making pinball more attractive also for new people. So
yeah, and that's what we do it for, isn't it? When I said to you when you asked me to do this, you do so much for pinball in Germany.
I did before, 10 years ago there was a very small community and not many of tournaments. I organized many tournaments in different places where locations but no tournament directors. Today we have many people who run tournaments, so it's not so important anymore. I run my own tournament, so it's fine. I like it. I have some people who help me here with the machines, so good. I like the Shreek. It's some people, if they don't know the Shreek, maybe they know the Family Guy. It's the same game.
Exactly the same machine, just different names.
Different names, but same software, just showing different things.
Yep.
It's playing very long, but doesn't get a lot of points.
No points at all.
So
So, but he's nearly got Donkey Pinball enabled, so there he goes. So he's on the top playfield now. And you normally get at least a couple of million from this, even if you don't complete.
Yeah, it's very important that you complete one row, because one row is 1 million extra, and this is already for this machine an important score. We can help you to be a better place.
And this final is very evenly balanced, so 5, 4, 3, 2, it's actually possible for anyone to win, and everybody can win. So.
It depends just on this machine. I thought already after I was last in Jurassic Park it's over, but it's not over.
Not over.
It's over when it's over.
It's over when it's finished, when the last ball's been played. So again, it's great, showing great skill. I mean, I'm sure Richard can't have played this before, or maybe it's one he played when he was younger. I don't know.
Yeah, he said he played when he was young a lot. I think in Switzerland was also pinball very popular.
Oh yeah, quite true.
Uh-oh. So it's my turn.
Okay, yep.
Did he drain or not?
He can't. No, he didn't. No, he just drained back out. He drained from the Donkey Pinball big field. So it's just come back out to the field. Yep. So why has got a wrestling match in this? Is this one of the modes?
I don't know. I never saw the Shrek movies, so sure if they're in any Shrek wrestling. I never saw any of the movies. Even I heard it's also very nice for adults. But Shrek never interested me.
No. So anyway, a good wrestling match is going on there with the. Okay, so good luck in this one. So you see Albert dashing back into the machine. So Peter in strong position after that ball with 9 million. That was a very good ball, Peter. So what Albert will be trying to do is get back on that upper playfield in order to complete the characters, and he's done that now. No, he's not quite there yet. So, and then that will give him a multi-ball. So, okay, so this is. So interesting one here, because in a multi-ball he has Donkey Pinball ready, which is going to give him another multi-ball. What he doesn't want to do is double drain, so that's fine. That should now put him up on the. Oh no, it was too early. So yeah, so in he goes. So now let's see if he can complete the three flashing lights. So, one yellow, one white to go. So that's complete. One shot to start the multi-ball. Yep, and there he goes. So, Donkey multi-ball, and I think that's the playfield times 1.5. And you see he's also playing the upper playfield at the same time, which is why it looks a little bit random on the bottom. So, right, the ball's now finished on the upper playfield, so he'll concentrate on the bottom. He still has the ball on the upper play field. No, that's gone now. Okay, so I think good advancement made there on score, 24 million. Okay, so finishes there, maybe 25 million, I guess. So that was quite a high score multi-ball, that. Right?
So, was not a really great ball, it was a good ball, so...
So are you happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy.
26 million, yep. And Roman's now on the top play field as well.
So he's also able to start. Oh. I love this machine. It's really a great pinball machine. Yeah, it has a really nice rule sheet. It's not too complicated, but it has a lot of multi-balls. So normally you control the ball very good in this machine.
So what was the other multi-ball you started by the...
Here you have on this one of them which turns away is a multi-ball. I don't see it here really.
Yeah, okay. It was red and okay. So you
so
just watch out
one
for that.
was, I don't see it because it's a little bit small, but one of them is the dragon multi-ball and it was lighted, so I shot on it.
Yeah.
Normally you need some more shots, but I had already shots on it and I saw it directly. I played first the captive ball and then I said, oh, it's open, so I did it before it changed. It changed always, I think, in the bumper. So if you hit the bumpers here, then it changed this, and the more value is the multi-ball, I think.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So Roman's also in Donkey Multi-Ball. Seems to be making good scoring progress here as well.
So Roman has 3, 4. So can be that we are all the same. We have 4, 2, 1.
Yep.
No, what we have?
4, 2, 1, 0. So we can't all be the same.
It's important to, if Roman wins and I am second, for example, 4, 2. Then 4 is 7. No, then he missed one. Yeah,
it's certainly possible to finish up with 6, 6, 6. Yeah.
Is it possible?
Yeah, because you could get 2.
2?
Roman could get... Sorry, it's not 4 yet.
No, but it's possible if you have... If he gets 4, I get 3. No, I can't get 3. I can get
that's
only
right,
2 or 0.
There's no 3, so... Okay, so anyway, that's Owen and James.
So
20
we are in the second ball, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
everything
everything is
will be
possible. Jannik's good player. He's a young guy. It's good that we have young people playing, because normally they're all these old people like me, more than 50 years old. Yep. And he is one of the youngest people.
23.
I don't know.
Yeah. We asked him yesterday.
And I'm wondering, because normally all young people you see in pinball competitions, they are all the children of adults, of more older people who play pinball. So he can be an exception, because I never saw him with father, mother, or whatever.
Right. Okay. So
maybe we have to ask
that's
him.
a new generation of pinball players. Then that's really So that's really good.
Yeah. For example, Ostermeyer, which is sure the best in Germany and maybe one of the best in the world, he plays because his father collecting machines, and he played. I remember, many years ago I organized children children
children's
competitions.
tournament when Jannis was playing.
Yeah.
Jannis is now second in the world.
Yeah. It's a pity that my children, they don't like so much. I went with my son. My son is living with my ex-wife in Budapest, and if he visits me, we play a lot of pinball. And this year and last year we went to Pinball. It was really nice to have a vacation there.
Mm-hmm.
So he has 4.7, not really a big score, but also his upper play field has already a lot of lights on. Maybe with the next pinball there he is able to start. So,
and he's obviously a very capable multi-ball player as well. So.
Yeah, he's very good. He's one of the newest generation, you know. I was before a good pinball player in Germany because we didn't have any pinball players in Germany.
Right,
When I went in, I was known as good, but when I went to international competitions, I was very bad because
you found out how poor you actually were.
No, I knew this before, but and when I went, before I was the first who sold pinball LEDs. From manufacturing. There was one for me he made himself. He created LEDs by putting themselves together. And in this time when I sold LEDs, I went to all competitions. Everywhere I was.
Okay, and you were just selling
all the
LEDs.
time. I sold my LEDs, and with the money from the LEDs, I made all charges for competitions.
Perfect. Okay.
This is a long time ago.
So, Jannik's just got Donkey.
So it's not. You can, if you start now, the multi-ball, and he did also that he what I said before. These are the risky shots. He did them already, so he doesn't have to make them again. Then I think it will be.
Well, is this one is the one on the guys? Yes, the two obviously it's not complete, so it's not got the position on the flip of those. So you're going to have to go up there again if he wants to complete that for the Donkey Pinball. And looking at the game's gone so far, it's like probably not the only way, but so. See what Richard can do on his second ball.
Already 10 o'clock. I promised the neighbors that we finished at 11 o'clock. Maybe we don't have to finish, but we will go down with the round. After the finals, we will anyway finish the evening for today.
And then tomorrow we start at 9 o'clock.
No,
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
10 is entry and 10:30 we start.
Right.
And I will try really to start punctually.
Yeah. And then we should be done by 5-6 o'clock or something, maybe.
The problem is always the finals. They take so long. I don't know. Maybe we have to for next tournament to make other formats of finals. It doesn't take so long. But even if you do the first 8 best of 3, and then again best of 3 from the 4th, it's also take time.
Yeah, that's right.
But less than if you play 3. I don't know. I think at the end it will take the same time.
My way of dealing with that is actually to make the qualifications shorter and make the qualifications groups of 4.
No, but this is longer. If you have 4, then you have just half of playtime. You know, I love the Swiss system. In America, it's not very popular. If Americans are in Germany or in Europe, they play, they say, "Oh, it's nice. We have also to play," but they don't play it. Yeah. The good thing on this format that we do in the Swiss mode is that you have a lot of games to play because you play at 2 and not at 4.
So we started the what do they call this multi-ball? That was from the centre shot.
The same which I made before? The Dragon multi-ball.
Right,
yeah. So it's a valuable multi-ball, and he's coming. And also his double play field is already also... Wow.
So I'm guessing you can also enable the donkey pinball during that multi-ball because it's now completed pinball letters.
Yes, this continues, so you can immediately start.
Backhand here to start the donkey pinball?
Much easier backhand than the other.
Yeah, there we go. So back on top playfield, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 letters to complete. Have we got any comments in there? People love his record. It's Shrek and Family Guy.
Oh, yes, not many left. So, but these are the risky shots there. That's what he should do in the beginning, because we'll see if he gets them. It's not good to control after this shot. But he don't even get the shot. No, yeah, just one to go, and then he's got it. Yeah, come on. Oh, wow! But he has a third ball. It's a second ball.
Yeah, that's right. That's the only ball too.
Just 6 times the cap's ball, and then he got it. You know, there's also another multi-ball. If you get these targets here, here are the targets.
Okay.
This you have to collect. And here you see how many times you need to start multi-ball. So he has to put 2 times the target bank here.
Okay. Yeah.
Then he will start this multi-ball too.
Oh, okay. So we might get to see that then.
Yeah. So it can be also. I have to check when I play my third ball, how far away is it? Because it's also value multi-ball.
Yeah.
So we'll check this then. Oh, yeah. Forget always that there's the outlane, there are 3 lanes, and the last one is a little bit dark, so it always looks like, oh, it's the drain, but it's not drain, it's a dinner theater, it's a moat.
So he's getting pretty close to Donkey Ball again here.
Yes, and he's pretty close to my score too.
Yeah, he is. And
but I'm happy for him. If he does it,
Absolutely,
yeah, I'm happy I made it in the finals, and he made a really long way, so he's worth it to get a good position.
Yeah, one more to go. So he's now ready, just needs to control the ball back on the scoop, yeah. But that backhand is a lot safer. Okay, so one shot to take on the top playfield, with a ball save. So he should definitely get this.
And he's really needing points. If he got more 4, then he has 6. And if Jannik have 0, then...
Yeah, there he goes. Yep. So...
Yeah, so...
Donkey multi-ball.
Go, Richard.
And what are you shooting for here?
It's very difficult because here you have to shoot here. You have to concentrate on this as long you have the ball safer. So it's always difficult to see is my ball safe or all, because the view is far away from there.
Yeah.
So so as long as you have the ball safe, you need to get each one time.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you have the jackpots on. So he's doing not the right thing. He should concentrate on this here, but now he doesn't have the ball safe anymore. So now he has to concentrate on the playfield.
Okay. So keep an eye on the playfield. Play the top playfield.
And now this is over. And if you get here the captive ball, then it restarts again the playfield here.
Ah, okay. So that's multi-ball over, but he's on 34 million.
Wow. Very good.
Looking good.
Yeah. So when he got to 4 points,
he gets to 6. Yeah, if you come second, you get 6. So it could well be a playoff here between you and Richard.
Yeah, but we said that like yesterday, the qualifying is the tiebreaker. That's what we did also yesterday. But yesterday, I think we didn't need a tiebreaker.
That's right. There wasn't a need for a tiebreaker.
But we said it yesterday and today also. You know, in America they make it much smarter. So if you have a good qualifier, you get buys for next round.
Right.
Very good ball. Yeah. Really good. So I'll try my best.
Okay. Good luck. Here, come on, John. Okay, so we've got Berg Bucky, Defton and Linked. Yeah. Certainly does play a mean pinball. So we're from JDL Pinball. We do streaming of tournaments in and around Germany.
Just for fun.
Just for fun.
For no other reason.
Yeah.
See, darling, if you had a dog, we wouldn't have streamed many tournaments.
That's true. Don't see the connection.
Well, you're getting one.
The connection.
A dog. Right.
So, Albert's back on the top playfield.
Has he played?
He's already played one donkey.
Right.
But I don't think it's any more difficult at the same time. I think you just
it's the same.
Just have to reline the letters.
Shots, yeah.
And you'll see what Albert's doing there. He's playing the what called the dangerous shot.
Yeah.
The centre and the one to the left of centre. Yeah.
While the
ball save is on. Yeah.
Like the fact that you can backhand the loop.
Yes, I know. Those little flippers are quite amazing, aren't they? They are very controllable.
Yeah, the angle is steep, so you can stop from any position. It's also quite nice when it gives you 2 letters for a sort of bounce back.
Okay, so back on the lower playfield.
Yeah. So does Albert reckon you play for Donkey Pinball and not bother with anything else?
No, there are a couple of other strategies. The bumpers change these targets, and if that lights for the multi-ball, then you always shoot it because it starts.
How many times do you need to shoot it? Because I tried it like 15 times yesterday.
It's nothing to do with shooting it. It's the hot bumpers that change the award.
Yes, once the award is on, you need to start.
Oh, okay. I didn't pick that up from him. I thought once it was lit, all you had to do was hit it. Once it was lit on multi-ball, all you had to do was hit it.
No, well, it didn't work for me yesterday. Okay. I was deliberately hitting it.
And he said the other multi-ball is by completing these targets here.
Yep.
This number of times. Yeah. So this tells you how many times you've completed.
Okay. I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that either.
You do quite well on track and like what
generally, yeah.
What
the Family Guy.
Family Guy, yeah.
So the other tip that Albert's given us there is what you should be doing is going off the captive ball into the scoop, because that then gives you the advancement on pinball letters.
Yeah.
Yep, and he's like back there again.
Playfield.
So we've got 31 people viewing, which is nice. Hi to everybody.
Don't you have anything better to do, guys, than watching
Don't
pinball
say that.
on a Saturday night? Oh, it is quite sad.
So I'm Jim, this is Dina. we're JDL Pinball. and we're not really advocating you stop watching pinball on Saturday night.
No, it's just something that I've always wondered. Because although streaming is kind of the second biggest hobby these days,
yep.
I can't be bothered watching.
I watch quite a lot of other people's streams.
Yes, the nice thing about those side targets is that you can collect them by any passing shot, which is quite nice. Saturday afternoon in Los Angeles. Thanks for streaming. You're most welcome. If I was in Los Angeles, I would know.
You'll be shopping.
Well, there are lots of things happening, music playing, and I mean it's a capital entertainment for one-off.
Now that strategy of the ramps is one that I played. That I think someone taught me that to keep playing. It's a bit like.
Yeah, it's 5. If you play 5, then you kind of are.
Yeah, and he started the multi-ball there because he's completed the side targets.
Yeah.
And because his ramp is advanced to the maximum score,
700.
So
You can must be to stop watching.
yeah, that's
Well,
basically.
only if you go shopping or
listen to some good music.
Music. So there is no other excuse. Well, I suppose there are some other nice things to do on a Saturday afternoon, like gardening.
No.
Nah. Okay. I think in Los Angeles gardens automatically just grow.
So yeah, he's shooting the ramps, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, I think he's shooting jackpots.
Oh, I need it out.
The
So
wall drain.
okay, so that's Albert definitely not in first position. And as they say, if Richard wins and Albert comes second, then they tie. But the tie is.
Albert has come first in the qualifiers. So.
Yeah. So you would win by becoming first, by being first in the qualifiers if.
Yes. So you can't play this multi-ball, but I didn't saw any jackpots.
There were definitely jackpots.
What?
From the ramp.
The ramp is the jackpot? It's my machine, but I don't know this rule on this multi-ball. Normally I just look, it's flashing. So which was the jackpot on this multi-ball?
No, I didn't see what the jackpot. There was only one jackpot lit, which was on the left
I'm not
orbit.
sure if this was the jackpot or just
I don't think. I don't know. I think it was just only the ramp.
Anyway,
Unfortunate drain.
is,
So that's. See what he finished up on.
25.
So 25. So if he has, Richard has 4 and I got 2, then we have 6 and
So the only person that can change that is Jannik.
Yeah.
yes, Jannik.
So if he has a monster ball
Yeah.
and pulls
Right.
first position, then he would win outright.
Well, see, I would play donkey because you only have the orbits left to play. And that's the multiple shot.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm happy I won the tournament.
Amazing.
So Albert,
The last times, when I was playing my own tournaments, I was very bad. Also the last weekend, which we do some months ago.
yeah.
No.
So I'm happy. So Richard doesn't have to pay anymore. He won, and we can go directly to the ceremonies of the.
Perfect.
Oh, there are actually 3 people on 6 points. Ah, no.
No, there
No,
are
that's
no,
fine.
no.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, it was me.
Okay,
who
so,
put him by mistake.
As Albert said earlier, we don't play a tie-break in this format of tournament, which is not something that me and Dean are used to.
No.
But the
They always play to the
final-
last drop of blood.
Yes, that's right. The final position is determined by the position in the qualification rounds, and Albert qualified first by quite a long way. He won 14 games out of 18.
17.
17. So Albert wins his own tournament, which is
nice.
Awesome, yeah. So congratulations to everybody there. We're going to sign off now.
Yes. Some sleep would be nice.
Some sleep would be good. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow during the day from around about 10:30. And as long as finals don't go on too late, then me and Nina will be here streaming the finals as well. We do have to drive halfway up Germany tomorrow night. We are working on Monday. So thank you very much. Thank you from JDL Pinball, and we'll see you all sometime tomorrow.
Now Dr. Blueberry Johnson can go and do something nice.
Okay. Good night or good afternoon, Dr. Blueberry Johnson. Okay.
It's a nice nickname.
It is a great name. Okay. Take care, guys. Cheers.
Bye, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.